Hey, Coon Prairie Ramblers back again.
Yep, for segment number 3.
Yeah.
Minus the great KC. We're at a loss.
Man, oh man.
We're having withdrawals.
KC, you just don't know.
KC withdrawals. And we won't go out and get gizzards today because we don't want you to miss out.
Oh, we should. It'd make him jealous.
We should? All right, well, we can do that.
He'll probably say, well, I'll see you, your gizzard, and I'll up you one.
Probably so.
Well, anyway,
Probably so. What do you want to talk about?
We are into the, is it Lent?
Yeah.
Lent?
Every time I clean out my belly button, I'm into plenty lint right there in my pockets.
Yeah, it's just strange how that stuff collects in there.
Kind of scary, actually.
Uh-huh.
It's like some little creature is putting in your belly button, making a nest in there, and you never see him. He's in and out of your belly button, making a nest like a bird does.
Like, you reach in there, you dig, and think, well, how'd that get in there?
That's where the dust bunnies multiply.
Whoa. Anyway, speaking of dust bunnies, how about
Easter bunnies?
Yeah.
There's your good segue.
Yeah.
Easter is, by the time you're hearing this, it'll air on Saturday and Sunday, Easter weekend.
Yeah. Well, we just had Palm Sunday, and Palm Sunday is a very significant day to me. I was talking, because we did at Luke's church, Mount Ephraim, we did a Palm Sunday, Palm Sunday, it was called an Easter cantata.
Yes, it was.
But we did it on Palm Sunday.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. But Palm Sunday for me, let's see, it was 1975, Palm Sunday in March,
Palm Sunday
evening, I became a Christian.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's a landmark right there.
My walk with the Lord.
Very good.
Yeah.
It's about time. Good for you.
Well, and I was 24, so I was kind of old, but not that old.
No, you're still, compared to us now, you're a spring chicken.
Yeah, I thought I was old because, I've always been a sort of an outsider in my mind, an outsider. Maybe not an outsider.
Yeah.
I've always been able to socialize with people, but even in a social crowd, I always feel like I'm outside.
On the fringe there.
Yeah, like I'm outside looking in the window.
Through the glass.
Yeah. That's a strange, and I think it has to do with me, my history when I was 10 years old and back in.
A lot of people feel like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And in certain situations, I'd say everybody feels like that once in a while.
Yeah.
No matter who they are.
And it's just something, you have to deal with. But anyway, Palm Sunday, a very interesting holiday. My memories of since I wasn't a Christian when I was a child, I wasn't raised to be a Christian. I chose to be a Christian later on in life,
Right.
So I don't. Everything that all the things they do on Palm Sunday and Easter, once I became a Christian, at the age of 24, is very vivid because I think of bringing palm branches on Sunday morning.
That's right. They did that.
And I remember sitting in church thinking,
what in the world are they doing?
That's strange. What's this all about? So I had to investigate and figure out, well, why you guys do this stuff?
That's right. There's got to be a reason.
Yeah.
They did that yesterday at Mount Ephraim. Had the kids get up and march all the way around the auditorium, but they cut off little palmetto fronds.
Yeah.
And they were marching around. They were singing Hosanna and stuff like that. And I was beating on the drums and stuff. But I leaned over to Brother Kenny Prescott, and I said, this ain't Palm Sunday. This is Palmetto Sunday.
Yeah.
And palms and palmettos are first cousins anyway.
Yeah. See, the rock opera Jesus Christ Superstar was what I thought what it
was all about.
Christendom was. Then I found out that that was very secular. And that wasn't about what Jesus.
Nothing
was
to do with nothing.
Yeah,
Wow.
But that was that. I love the opening scene. Bum bum bum.
It almost sounded like a superhero movie.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ Superstar.
Yeah.
It was wild, but your childhood memories of Easter, y'all hid eggs and colored eggs.
We
chocolate bunnies.
I remember
and
doing
Easter
egg hunts, ever since I was little.
We still do that with our grandkids now.
In fact, in the book I wrote, I have a story about an Easter egg hunt because my sister was 8 years older than me. We lived downtown Columbus, Ohio. We lived almost downtown,
Wow.
in apartment buildings, and she took me to Goodale Park, but we walked. It was on I guess it was a Sunday morning. No, I don't know. Maybe it's a Saturday morning. I don't remember what it was, but it was at Easter. And we walked downtown, through downtown. Of course, it was basically empty because it was on a weekend.
Than it is now.
And I remember it very vividly because as we were walking, I was cold. I said, "Gene, it's cold." And she says, "Well, it'll get warmer when we get downtown, and the streets, the heat on the streets will warm us up."
There you go.
And I think back to that. Man, how very smart she was.
You thought there was a heater in the concrete?
Yeah. And then we walked through downtown and got to on the other side of town to Goodell Park, and this big giant. And then I was kind of like scared to be around crowds. I'd get like a stomach ache, And anyway, she was always encouraging me all along, the way. So we had there and we was lined up and we had our little baskets and stuff. And everybody took off.
Oh boy!
And I was always sort of a slow bloomer, And I was always like, I ran over here. Man, they got all the eggs. I ran over here. They got all the eggs. Finally, I saw one egg.
Oh boy!
And I ran up to this egg and reached down for it, and it had been smashed. Somebody had
they were real eggs. They weren't plastic.
Yeah, real hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah, back in the day, that's what we did too. Now it's all plastic.
Egg was smashed. So I'm thinking, rats.
So you didn't even get one.
I didn't get a single egg.
All that walking and being cold.
Yeah. But you know what? I still have very fond memories of the time because I was with my sister.
That's right. That's better than an Easter egg or prize egg or chocolate bunny.
And we had a great time coming back home. I think I don't know maybe I don't think she had any money or anything, but we just had a good time.
Wow.
Yeah.
When you eat a chocolate bunny, do you eat the ears first like most other people? Or you start on the backside?
Oh, no. I eat the ears.
There's a cartoon out there you can probably find for the video.
My butt hurts.
What I'm saying, my butt hurts because the chunk's missing off the bottom. The other's missing the ears, and he's saying, what?
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
My wife and I was talking about that one the other day. I think she found it and circulated it or something.
That's cute. You see it every year. This time of year it pops up or whatever.
Yeah.
But, we had the real eggs too. Colored them the day before, and my cousins and all the aunts and uncles lived in different places, and we all came to Nocatee, where my grandmother lived. She was the common denominator, and we had Easter there every year. All the cousins and a big Easter egg hunt. So the parents would send us or take us to church, and while others hid all the eggs, and we'd come back and hunt eggs. And my dad would shoot 8mm, silent 8mm movies of us coming off the front porch by littlest ones first, all the way up to the youngest, or the oldest, coming off the steps there and going in all directions. And I still have those old movies, and I'd like to put them on DVD one day. But
they're called silent 8s, but you can hear them when they're running. Yeah.
You can hear that
noisy
chattering
the noisy
projector. I just checked on that. I found a company that'll do it. I need to get a price for it.
Yeah.
Haven't done, but Easter's a special time of the year.
There's a company in Sarasota that'll do it. It's called Wolf's.
Oh, it used to be Wolf's Camera, probably.
Yeah.
They probably morphed into doing stuff like that since nobody's buying film anymore.
Yeah. And
wow.
They do a lot of stuff like that.
That'd be worth riding over there for.
It's 141 near Sarasota High School.
A lot of people in those old movies are dead now. Aunts and uncles and some cousins are dead now.
I don't even have it because my brother-in-law had them because he's the only one that had the camera. So any 8mm that was taken, it's probably in his possession.
Is he still alive?
He's still alive.
You need to get a hold of him.
He's the last one. He's the last one alive.
Because he might have some of your parents or whatever. You when you was little. Yeah. That's a priceless treasure. Because he dies, his kids may just chunk it.
Yeah.
Wow. You better check on that. See if he's on Facebook.
Yeah, he is.
He is? There you go. Send him a little message.
I will.
Yeah.
But he only checks it every so often.
Tell him you'll pay for it or pay for half of it or whatever.
I'll call him, give him a phone call is what I'll do,
That's a good thing to do. Goodness, I can't believe we're down to 30 seconds for this segment already. Man. We've been talking about Easter, but we're going to have to get our keisters on out of here.
Oh, boy.
Goodness. Y'all sit tight, and we'll come back and we'll think of an F-bomb for you. We'll be back.